Welcome to the challenge round. Here's the breakdown. The first competitor, standing 5 feet 3 inches, weighing 175 pounds, Mohamad Makkawy. And his opponent, standing 5 feet 6 inches, weighing 190 pounds, Chris Dickerson. And we begin, fittingly enough, with the front relaxed pose. And this is, of course, Mohamad Makkawy's second chance at this challenge round. So if he doesn't win this one, that's all she wrote. But thank goodness for him, he is winning this front relaxed pose against Chris Dickerson, in my opinion. Chris has the edge as far as the size is concerned, of course, especially in the legs here. But I think the overall conditioning of Mohamad Makkawy squeezes out a nice little victory. So let's head into the first pose. This is the front double bicep. I hate to use the words like ugly, but Chris Dickerson, this pose is not a very good pose for him whatsoever. His bicep development is not very good. But anyway, let's get off knocking Chris Dickerson here. Mohamad Makkawy is definitely taking this one. He has a very aesthetically pleasing front double bicep. Now, let's head into the next pose. This is, of course, the side tricep pose. And looks like Mohamad Makkawy is squeezing out another victory. Chris Dickerson's giving us everything he has here. It's a good little tricep there. It's a decent pose for him. But my soul, Mohamad Makkawy looks like a work of art. I don't think anybody could beat him in this side tricep pose. It's incredible. But anyway, let's head into the next pose. Oh, my soul. This is oh, wow. What a terrible pose for poor Chris Dickerson. I mean, the leg looks good, looks decent. But it's actually one of the few ab and thigh poses I could find. Most of the ones he actually tries to hit a vacuum pose. I think he realizes the limitations of his ab development here. But anyway, Mohamad Makkawy just looks fantastic in this ab and thigh. He'd be tough to beat anyway, let alone with it doesn't have a very good ab and thigh. But anyway, let's head into the front lat spread. And it was hard to find a straight-on picture of Mohamad Makkawy hitting this shot. And I wasn't aware if it was or it wasn't a good shot for him. Chris Dickerson, not a bad pose for this guy. But it's, from what I can tell here, I think Mohamad Makkawy is actually getting another victory. Believe it or not. Mohamad Makkawy is just steamrolling right over Chris Dickerson here. It's this is a surprise to me. But anyway, let's have these two gentlemen turn around and display somewhat of a version of a rear double bicep pose. Of course, if you're a Mohamad Makkawy fan, then you'll know that it's pretty hard to get a picture of him hitting a rear double bicep pose. And I was able to find several of Chris Dickerson, and he does look fantastic, so props to him in that for sure. But anyway, I regretfully say here, due to lack of competition, Mohamad Makkawy is sneaking out another one. It's close around the trap region. Or Dickerson perhaps might even be scoring a slight advantage in the traps, but Mohamad's lat is massive here in comparison. The legs are similar. But anyway, let's have a look at a different version of a back classical pose. And guess what? Chris Dickerson is gonna take one victory in this, at least one. And if this is the only one, then thank goodness for Chris. Because I'm a Chris Dickerson fan. He takes a lot of heat. He honestly does. And there's a lot of YouTubers out there that really try to run his name through the dirt. And I don't know why. But anyway, it's pretty close, like I said, in the traps here. And Dickerson is actually taking it in the traps here with the striations, I think. And he's actually beating Mohamed in the lat here this time. And when you look at the calves here, it's night-night for Mohamad Makkawy. So, with one victory under his belt here, let's head into have these gentlemen turn back around and have us each receive a most muscular from these two athletes. I don't believe this is a strong pose for either of these two gentlemen. But I'm going to lean towards Chris Dickerson for his second of all victory. I believe his shoulders and chest are more than enough to score a victory. And when you look at the calves, it's pretty much all she wrote. But it's not even close of a battle. This was Mohamad Makkawy steamrolled, just flattened Chris Dickerson here. With all due respect to Chris Dickerson. But anyway, here's your winner of this challenge round, Mohamad Makkawy. Mohamad Makkawy will now await the challenge of another challenge round winner to do battle in the Gladiator Round.